Gotta give a quick shout out over here to Kong's Cards free-to-play tournament. It's going to be Saturday the 29th, and then Top Cut will be on the 30th for this. And they're going to have some crazy prizes here, including last year's Worlds Mat and a prize card and some battles as well. So I'll leave a link down below so that you guys can check out their Discord, so that you guys can get the chance to sign up and play the event on the 29th. Let's pass on over to Market Watch. Make sure you guys smash the crap out of that subscribe button so you guys don't miss out on more awesome content. And by the way, leaving a comment down below, tell me what you guys think about today's Market Watch. One of you will be walking away with a booster pack. So, Ancient Forest. I'm going to go into a little bit more of a discussion with this afternoon, because there have been some very interesting side things happening on the market with recent tech trends and things, and I want to talk about those in a separate video outside of Market Watch. But also, this does affect the market. ANPR, Ancient Prophecy, is such an interesting set. And I did bring up the fact that it would be interesting to see Konami reprint this set. Ancient Forest is not like one of those crazy cards that you think about, but it's only ever had one printing. And as of filming this, you have one just spawned here. That's actually not, I wouldn't even consider it light play. The corner there is rough, but you're looking at about $19 today on this. Yeah, I bet you didn't expect to see that. Talk more about that later this afternoon. Ancient Chant. Honestly, if you're a Egyptian God fanboy, picking this card up at $10 and adding it to your collection has never been like the quickest thing I've ever really wanted to consider in my life. And that's actually beautiful. When a collector's rare hits this low for something that you want to just have, or maybe, you know, the more casual side of the market, this checks every insane box that I could ever want to actually have. You know, this card used to be $30, and then they printed a higher rarity version of it, and the highest rarity version of the card still sits at such a cheap price point. So I'm probably going to pick up a set of these at this price point, because honestly, this is too good to resist. Especially if anything ever does come from the Egyptian gods and we do see something successful, you'll at least have this card ready to go, and I think that's worth it. Full Armored Dark Nightlands. You know, we keep an eye on this card, and obviously, you know, we had the Rage of the Abyss stuff announced. I mean, he did kind of bottom down at about 39, but we've long since recovered on up here, and honestly, the buyouts on this are getting a little bit more interesting over the course of time. I think, actually, you've got, what, 3, 6, 7, 8 copies, and then you hit the $60 mark. Realistically, people have been buying this already at the 50+ mark. You already had one move at 55, another at 53. I wouldn't be so shocked to see this card push over a threshold to $50. As much as we all don't want to see this card be that expensive. I mean, we've had cheaper opportunities to get it, and unfortunately, you know, it just hasn't been seized by the community. Also, it's water support. Realistically, it's not going to make the greatest splash out there. But okay, Metaltronus. So all I keep reading from people's, Metaltronus is getting bought out. Robbie, Metaltronus is getting bought out. Can you believe this? And I come here and I look at this card every single time, and it says literally 76 listings. All right, we do understand that this is a super rare. All right, and that the card does rotate off of the secondary market. That is nothing that we are, you know, concerned with, but this is like a $2 card. This is nowhere near like a crazy amount of buyouts. Actually, since the last time we looked at this thing, which was like 2 or 3 weeks ago, when we first initially saw this come up as a tech trend, it has not vanished to any crazy level. So just wanted to point that out. Very interesting stuff. Galaxy Soldiers, how are you guys doing? Since, you know, we have the Tactical Tri-3 deck popping out here for Cyber Dragon soon. You know, they've always loved playing this card as a 2-of to plop out the Cyber Infinity, just for the free little turbo up options through Nova. These are $1 now for Battles Legend, or yeah, Dual Powers, almost $1. Second Hauntings, about 50 cents. And it looks like the commons from Battles Legend Chapter 1 are about 35 to 40 cents. We're really penny stonking here, honestly. The Totally Awesomes. Wow, original Secret Rares For mod plays, still $8. I'm actually pretty impressed with that. Actually, and then these level on up to about the $11 to the $15 mark. Wow, that's a huge jump for Toad. I guess these have been going up for a little while. Good stuff, totally awesome. You've still got the Mega Pack reprints are about $5. Rares actually are still about $4, and the Maven's versions are also about $3 to $4 as well. So Toad has got some decent movement up here for the Secret Rare, actually regaining some former value. Okay, Kurikara Starlights. So I'm gonna be honest with you here. What would you rather have? Would you rather have the nice Starlight Rare for $95 or the very nice Ultimate Rare for $22? I guess the point of this is Kurikara Ultimate Rares kind of just hit the all-time low. I don't really see that as too terribly of a thing, but if it is something that you've wanted to add to your collection, I mean, $22 for light play to start getting a playset seems pretty inviting to me. Armed Dragon Thunder. Wow. The Starlight Rare for this is a $33 card. Wow. That is a huge drop there. They were like 37, then they super bottomed out down to 34. You get a nice damage to 32, 33, but wow. That's actually terrible to see. Armed Dragon level 10s are also $8 for the old Ultimate Rares. And of course, the old Ultras from Chaz are still, says $5 market price, but okay. Interesting. That's freaking hilarious to see. Volcanic Shell Ultimate Rare. We still get the chance to see this stupid thing. Still, people pick these up every once in a while. Honestly, the Volcanic hype did die down a lot. I still think that the deck is very fun, but Yu-Gi-Oh! Players in the term fun does tend to look a little bit out of left field. Yeah, you're still looking at about $37-ish on the Volcanic Shells for the super high-end versions. Meanwhile, you can get Quarter Centuries for $27. I still don't understand why this card ended up with a QCR, but I guess we take it, right? Just be happy that somebody got an upgrade out there and they're getting the chance to actually enjoy it. Alrighty, Dark Strike Fighter. What in the world has possessed this card to be a discussion point? I don't know. It's just old format stuff, honestly. You did have one sell for $1.23. I mean, this still has the original text on it. Something to consider. Unfortunately, Dark Strike Fighter has fallen to the wayside because we don't really get the chance to really use him in the way that we need to. And then, of course, Legendary Collection reprint Arenos at the nice dollar point. You know what amazes me? The fact that, honestly, DSF only has 2 printings. Like, even after all of this time, Dark Strike Fighter, just 2, that's it. Konami never really wanted to revisit this card, and that's actually freaking hilarious to see. Super Rare Luminas. This is kind of interesting to see. Obviously, you had the spike up, but you've had the rollback down here as well. You get a German copy for $230, a French copy for $250, another German for $250. These cards look gorgeous, but these are extremely hard sales to make. Your lowest English is $400. What in the fudge? Okay, and then $500. Wow, okay. Yeah, this is one of those cards I look at and I'm like, yeah, I'd rather pick up the foreign copy because the English version is so non-existent on the scale. Like, holy crap. Flame Ghost. I just wanted to point out down here, the LB worldwide release only has 19 listings. But, people are probably just tossing them on into this listing, which is awful. And then, of course, the 25th version down here with 79. The differentiations of the reprints for these, so bad. Oxel, Synchro, Stardust Dragon. 3 months ago, this card was $75. Today, the card is done, $52. You've had $23, $24 being shaved off of this thing since it's like top end days. That's crazy. Also, you want to talk about crazy? Junk Warrior down here being a $13 card. You guys know how hyped we were for that. You got more value. I would almost rather have Astral Karibos than this card. At least I can penny stonk this forever. And then the Blackwinged Assault Dragon. This has been a pretty interesting topic piece to have out here. But you're looking at, honestly, $2 to $3 per copies of these right now. Nothing too crazy moving across the board here, but, you know, it's still within the realm of expectations. So, what do you guys think about today's market? Please, leave a comment down below. Tell me what you guys think. And I will see your beautiful faces back here later in the day, guys. Peace. Patrons, thank you.
Thank you so much for watching. Check out these other videos.